Well, Jim, flash floods, mudslides, this is our future here in Colorado. 2020's disastrous and deadly fires scorched more than 500,000 acres across our state. You can see the outlines of the burn scars here. Now, these areas will all be vulnerable to flash floods. Mountain Newsroom reporter Jamie Leary joins us tonight. Jamie, these problems are going to plague us for a few years.
Karen, 3/10 of an inch of rain in 15 minutes. That's all it takes to cause debris flows on the Grizzly Creek burn scar in Glenwood Canyon. And that's the threshold for rain for about most of our burn scars across the state. Today, CDOT issued multiple travel warnings from Larimer County to Grand County to Eagle County. And as we enter monsoon season, the frequency of these warnings and debris flows are only going to increase.
Burn areas in Colorado are going to be susceptible for up to 3 years after the wildfire. It doesn't take very much rain to trigger a debris flow that can be fatal if you're in the wrong spot.
That's already been the case with debris flows from the Cameron Peak burn scar. And in Eagle County, concerns over the Grizzly Creek scar are just as high.
Well, I would say that the risk is highest in the Grizzly Creek burn area, primarily because of I-70 and then the rail line there as well. And that's where we've seen the most activity so far. But Cameron Peak with Highway 14 and all those homes down there is obviously at high risk.
In Grand County, the East Troublesome burn scar caused a mudslide Wednesday that completely blocked a section of Highway 125 near Willow Creek Pass. For burn scars across the state, right now the rain threshold is low.
It's the new normal for this summer, that we have to be careful. Any thunderstorm is capable of producing rain rates that exceed the threshold for triggering debris flows in these burn areas. The good news is that with years after the fire, that threshold goes up as vegetation recovers and the hill slopes stabilize.
Next year, while it will take more rain to cause these issues?
Not out of the woods next year, though. I'm afraid to say it's still going to be susceptible. We're going to have to be on our toes next year.
I-70 again still closed in Glenwood Canyon with no estimated time for reopening. And as you mentioned, Jim, 125, it's the same situation there in Grand County. We are waiting from the Grand County Sheriff's Office for some images there. CDOT says motorists should expect intermittent closures across these burn scar areas for at least the next week. Monsoonal conditions are expected to persist for the next 7 to 10 days. Live in Summit County, Jamie Leary, CBS 4 Mountain Newsroom.